Welcome to Comcast Local Edition. I'm Tracy Young. We're pleased to welcome back registered dietitian Andrea Giancoli, and she's also a national spokesperson for the American Dietetic Association. She joins us today to talk about the healthful benefits of eating nuts. So great to have you back with us, Andrea.
Thank you so much for having me.
There's a misconception out there that nuts are actually very high in fat, and we really should reduce or really curtail the amount of nuts that we have in our diet. Now, you're the expert, so tell us what you have to say.
Well, it is true that they are very high in fat, but that fat is a heart-healthy fat. It's the unsaturated fats. So while they are high in calories and high in fats, they're better for our heart than if we substitute them for things like meat and cheeses and butters and the like.
And what's the difference? There's a major difference between saturated and unsaturated fat. What should we be looking for in having a lot of in our diet?
Definitely the unsaturated fats, such as the monounsaturated fatty acids and the polyunsaturated fatty acids that we find in nuts. Those actually help to lower cholesterol and decrease our risk for heart disease, whereas the saturated fatty acids that we find in a lot of animal products and other foods increase our cholesterol.
So there's a way we can actually, by eating a food, we could possibly lower our cholesterol.
That's right.
That's great. Let's look at a few of them, because you were nice enough to bring all of this here for us. How about almonds? Why are almonds important? What can we gain by eating almonds?
Well, almonds are the highest in vitamin E, which is a powerful antioxidant to protect us from cell damage. And everyone's into antioxidants these days, so of course almonds get a lot of press because of that. And they also have been found to, as part of a healthy diet, help to lose weight for somebody who is trying to lose a couple pounds.
Oh yeah, and they taste good too, so we like almonds. And then how about walnuts? I know you toasted your walnuts here that time. That was nice of you.
You're welcome.
Walnuts? What do walnuts provide in our diet?
Walnuts are actually the highest in, have you heard of omega-3 fatty acids?
Very popular right now.
Yeah, that's getting a lot of press right now because the omega-3s help to lower heart disease, and it may even help arthritis sufferers because it has anti-inflammatory effects. So walnuts are the highest in the omega-3s.
Oh, and then the last one, we can't cover every single nut there is, but are peanuts. Because that is the one that, when you're on a plane or whatnot, you look at the back of the pack and you go, oh my God, look at the fat content. But that's not the only thing we should look at, you say.
Exactly. Peanuts are the highest in protein, and they're actually a legume and not a nut, but because we eat them like nuts, we kind of group them in that category. They're high in protein, high in iron, and high in those unsaturated fatty acids as well. They're also high in phytosterols, which are? Phytosterols also help lower our cholesterol. They're plant chemicals.
Oh, okay.
They're plant nutrients.
Oh, good. Now, the important thing, too, about nuts, so as with anything that we consume, quantities are always important. And I noticed you did a great job here.
Yeah.
You brought us baggies. What do the baggies represent?
These baggies are each about an ounce of each one of these nuts. So we want to be getting about an ounce to 3 ounces a day. We don't want to be sitting, in front of the TV with a bag of nuts and just eating, because you end up eating too many, and then you eat too many calories and you could actually gain weight. And we don't want that to happen. So it's a good idea to pre-measure, and an ounce is a small handful. This is a quarter cup. A quarter cup is about an ounce. So just about that much. So the key is
moderation.
Moderation.
As with anything, probably,
exactly.
Right? What about the idea, too? Should I go out and have a steak dinner and then come home and have nuts for dessert?
Do you think it's going to cancel out the...
It doesn't work that way?
It doesn't quite work that way. Yeah. Again, you want to incorporate nuts into your diet and use them to substitute for some of the other unhealthy fats, not add them on to your diet, because then you are adding on calories and you might gain weight.
And what about the great things about nuts, too, is the fact that they're portable. Wherever I go and whatever I do, I can take them with me, whether they're in the car, you get home right away. One of the things to try to do is peanut butter. Why is peanut butter such a great thing to incorporate in our diet?
Well, peanut butter is great because it has the same properties as peanuts. It's high in protein, high in iron. It's very filling. Having a peanut butter sandwich is much better than, say, having a roast beef sandwich, because you're getting those unsaturated fatty acids, you're getting some protein, and it's helping to fill you up, and it actually stays with you longer.
Great. Andrea Giancoli, so thank you so much for spending time with us. It's so nice to have you with us. And
thank you.
We need to start incorporating more nuts in our diet, less animal fats, and hopefully live a healthier lifestyle.
Exactly.
For Comcast Local Edition, I'm Tracy Young.